Hello, my friends, and welcome again to this quick revision in chemistry. This is the third video in our educational series, and in this video, we are going to answer a question that makes a lot of students confused about the nature of chemistry. Now, before we start, let's repeat quickly what we have learned so far. We have learned that the atom is made up of two parts. Those parts are called the nucleus, which includes positive protons, neutral neutrons, and electronic shells, which include electrons. One of my students asked me this question. Teacher, you said that all atoms in the world are made up of the same components, a nucleus, protons, and neutrons, and electronic shells, including electrons. All of the atoms in the world? I said, yes, all of them in the universe, not only in the world. Then he said, teacher, if so, why iron atoms are different from gold atoms, are different from copper atoms, are different from silver atoms, and those elements are different from one another? Well, the answer is like this. If you bring any atom in the world, no matter what, where you get it from, you're going to see that it is made up of the same elements, the same parts, the same elements, the same subparticles, so no problems. Here, my friends, there is a secret. The secret lies into the number of protons inside the nucleus. Scientists have discovered that if they bring a group of atoms, millions of atoms that have the same number of protons inside their nucleus, and they put them together, those atoms are going to react chemically in the same way. Then they took another group which is different from the first group in terms of the number of protons inside their nuclei, and they tried another reaction. They saw that all the atoms in the other group react the same way. So we called every group an element. So what is an element? An element, my friend, is a group of atoms which, number one, share the same number of protons inside their nuclei. Number two, they go through the same reactions. So why iron is different from copper? Because simply, if you take, let's say, a piece of iron from the Earth, you take another one from Mars, another one from Jupiter, another one from Saturn, all of them iron, you are going to see that all of them share the same number of protons inside their nuclei, which is 26, and then they are all going to go through the same chemical reactions. If you take copper, a piece of copper from the Earth, another one from Mars, from Jupiter, another one, and a fourth one, for example, from Saturn again, you are going to see that all of these copper atoms share the same number of protons inside their nuclei, and also they go through the same chemical reactions. The same thing applies for silver, which has 47 protons inside their nuclei, and gold, whose nuclei each contain 79 protons. Now, another question I was asked by my students, teacher, what do we call this in chemistry? We call this elements variety. Elements variety means every group of atoms, neutral atoms, of course. At the beginning, we say we're talking about neutral atoms. Every group of neutral atoms that share the same number of protons and go through the same reactions are going to be called as an element. This question was answered clearly, I hope, and I wish you could watch this video again if you couldn't understand. Next class, my friends, we are going to discuss very important matter, which is how to represent, for example, a group of atoms, which we call an element. For example, how to represent iron, how to represent copper, how to represent silver, and how to represent gold in appropriate ways so that we can write them into a chemical reaction so easily. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my class, and if you have any questions, please leave them into the comments. And a good news for you, I have made a Kahoot game which is dedicated only to understand this concept. If you want to play this game, please enter Kahoot and try to search writing Mr.odait chemistry course. Thank you so much again, and I hope I will see you fine and well next class. Thank you and goodbye.